a taste of Cincinnati today, and thankfully there was a break in the rain, which was great.
Yeah, folks were able to head out earlier today. I'd say even now it's probably busy just because it's damp outside, but we're not looking at the same soaking rain that we had yesterday where it was just torrential rainfall out there. As we head into tomorrow, I think our rain chances are going to go up again, scattered showers. Keep the umbrella around with the rain for Sunday, and then also as we head into Memorial Day. In terms of the rain right now, I think most of that is in our eastern communities, and it's very spotty and isolated. A lot of us are staying pretty dry for tonight. From Georgetown over towards Maysville, West Union, Peebles, that's going to be the areas where we are watching for this very light rain, maybe a brief downpour. Overall, this is moving off to the northeast pretty quickly. But when we take a look at how much rain we have seen across Greater Cincinnati over the last day or two, you're looking at especially the east side and then south of Cincy in northern Kentucky, anywhere from around 2 to 3 inches, which is why there was so much soggy weather that even continued into earlier for today, but why we also had some flash flood warnings last night, and then also some flood warnings across some of the rivers in the area. Now, as we go into Futurecast, you'll see we are continuing to dry out as we go overnight tonight. That cold front moved through, and it's just keeping our temperatures, especially with the clouds, in the 60s for tonight. You'll see here on Futurecast by about late morning, we'll be starting to see some of those showers and storms move their way across Indiana, which of course will be impacting anyone if they're headed to the Indy 500 for tomorrow. Rain will move through during the middle part of the day. And I think those storms will weaken by the time they reach us, but still giving us some scattered showers across Greater Cincinnati during the afternoon and then into the evening. I think we head to late Sunday. At that point, we're really going to be drying out a bit more. As we head into Monday, we're going to be watching this warm front that'll be trying to lift towards us. But I think this weather maker is going to be staying enough to our south that most of that rain will be staying in Kentucky, and we'll be just seeing a few scattered showers as we go into Monday on Memorial Day. We'll have to watch for some scattered rain that'll be hanging around again as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. Right now, I would say your best chance for seeing any rain over the next few days does look like it comes in here tomorrow on Sunday. We're staying dry throughout the rest of this evening. If you're headed to the Taste of Cincinnati tomorrow, I would just bring the umbrella, especially with some of those scattered rain chances. That'll be for the middle part of the day, but I think even more so into the afternoon and into the evening, then we'll dry out as we go overnight. And as we look ahead to Memorial Day, most of those rain chances would be afternoon, evening, but like I showed you, a lot of that rain is going to be staying farther towards our south over into Kentucky. It's still going to be feeling generally pretty warm and humid outside. 70 right now, a good amount of clouds out there. I will say the winds, they're pretty light right now. We're going to go over the next few hours and we're still looking dry. So if you're headed to the Taste of Cincinnati this evening, probably don't need to keep that umbrella around. You're looking at 70s next few hours, and then we eventually fall into the upper 60s after sunset. So tonight we're going to be hanging out into the 60s. As cool as we're going to be falling is going to be right around 60, so still fairly mild for tonight. We may wake up to some patchy fog out there, but I think that'll clear pretty early in the morning. And then we're watching middle part of the day, a few showers out there and some of that hit and miss rain as we head into the afternoon. Those temperatures will be climbing into the mid to upper 70s. And I did add that impact day for tomorrow just because it is the weekend, it is Memorial Day, and I think we have slightly better chances of seeing at least some rain. Keep in mind though, there's going to be some folks that don't see any rain for tomorrow. And I think our rain chances go down even more so into Monday, especially with that rain staying down towards our south. I do have rain chances in there for Tuesday and Wednesday. After that, we will start to dry out a bit more. And keep in mind, over the next few days, keep the umbrella around, but a lot of us are also going to be staying dry with those daily rain chances. Lindsay, Aaron.